Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're doing a little bit of a shock announcement because Floki Inu, a token that we covered only a week ago in Hot Projects, this was something to keep your eye on. You know, I didn't give any financial advice about buying this, but maybe I should have done. But this coin is pumped 2x in just a couple of hours. Why? Because of this tweet. Elon Musk posted a tweet saying Floki has arrived. So Floki is a Shiba Inu that Elon was saying that he was going to purchase a brand new Shiba Inu and call it Floki. And this was where the community token was based on. And I mean, amazingly, this tweet has just led to a doubling of this token. You know, we're talking about millions. I mean, 125 million if that doubled from where it was there in market cap, which is huge amount of investment going into it. It just shows the power of Elon Musk, doesn't it? And so if you didn't catch this, we did a video on this where we just went through the reason why I thought this was something to keep your eye on, because we have had a lot of meme tokens and they don't tend to have much utility to them. What do you do with them? And then people end up selling them. So what you want from a token is something that has utility, and this whole program around this is with the creation of the game Valhalla is designed so that it gives the token utility. So we went over it. You know, the roadmap for this was to develop games in phase 3, but what they've done is already got a pretty, you know, we're in phase 2 really of the aggressive marketing rollout, because they've made contact with a lot of YouTubers that are covering this game. So it's going to be its flagship utility product, an on-chain NFT gaming metaverse with a capture battling system, and will have farming to it as well. So if you didn't see it the first time around, it is basically going to be you got your own little Floki Island, which is where you're based, and you have a ship, and on there is Professor Musk. You've got B shop where you can buy all your items needs, and there is a harbour where ships are docked and starting point for raids. You're in charge of your own fate, because you can choose whether you want to become a farmer and farm some of the Floki token that way, or whether you want to raid. Now, it's a bit kind of like Pokemon. It's asking that you can encounter Vera, which is like the Pokemon version of this game, areas where players can use the gardening system. And it's not only an island in Valhalla metaverse. Vikings have to raid other islands, right? So users will be able to create their unique playable characters in ERC721 to walk around and interact in the world of Valhalla. To make a playable character, the user must hold a certain amount of Floki in the wallet though. Players can make use of Floki Genesis NFT collection, the collection containing bronze, silver, diamond, ruby, Floki Inu statues to power up their player character. So here we can already see before the games come out, there's going to be some incentives to hold the token and invest in, you know, collecting some of these Floki Genesis NFT collections. The economy of Valhalla runs on the Floki token, and to acquire new potions, crystals, you're going to have to get them from the shop and to buy them from other players using Floki. And the Floki that's spent on items is then sent towards the Valhalla treasury. Items are stored in players' travel bag and can be used while on the move. So you've got this whole system of catching Vera. These are upgradable creatures, NFTs that can be found in the world of Valhalla. Vera can be captured or purchased from other players and can be used in game's turn-based battling system. Now, what really attracted me to this from what was sounded is that they're developing dynamic NFTs that will change. So not this, you know, if you a bit kind of like kind of tapping into the similar kind of thing of Bored Ape Club. If you've got these NFTs that they, you know, through these mutations have developed into completely different versions of themselves, and it's going to have a similar kind of aspect to it in that your creatures, depending on the way you train them, they will also change. So you're going to have unique NFTs, and they will have a lot of unique traits as well. There's going to be quadrillion variations, as it says here. Players are privy to 10 unique starter Vera. These are picked in specific subsets of 3 by Professor Musk and presented to the player, and they then decide which of the 3 Vera becomes their starting companion. Additionally, there's 10 other unique Vera on Floki Island. So there's going to be encounters and battling system, and this is going to be where there's play to earn mechanics, and it's going to have when you're fighting, you're going to build up an experience after winning battles, and that's going to cause them to level up, become stronger. It's going to give you more advantages going forward. You learn new moves as you go along, and you're limited to how much you can hold as you're going around, but you can take them back to the I think there's like the station where Professor Musk's you can look after, a bit like Professor Oak, where you go back and take them to the sanctuary. Viking has to raid, so there's going to be this raiding system where you go off with a number of companions brought along the voyage, and whilst there you are battling. There's also going to be special Vera that you can find on the way there, on the islands there. Players can buy different ships which will have different party space and cargo space, but it also caters for the people who don't necessarily want to do that with this farming system. It's in collaboration with Kimball Musk's Million Gardens Movements, which is a pretty big collaboration to have. It allows players to cultivate their crops on Floki Island. Multitude of available crops, not all of which are unlocked from the start. The players will be able to sow seeds and tend to them to grow crops that can be used for the creation of various in-game items. And they plan to have these updates on a regular basis, from islands to clans to staking to Jorgengander to world raids, evolutions. Then we've got seasons and days, housing, PvP, and more. So they've got a lot of plans going forward as well, not just this. Now, I'm in talks with some of the team, and I do know that there is going to be, a big drive behind this in marketing. As I said, they've already reached out to me. Zul'jin did a video on it as well, and the fact that they contacted me an hour after this tweet was made, saying, "Look, we've got this tweet is coming out. We want some marketing on it." That just goes to show. So this video is sponsored by them, but it's a big thing to report on, seeing as we talked about it only last week, and already it's pumped so much. So it'll be interesting to see what it does over the next couple of hours. The fact that it's got this marketing, very early on, we're only an hour, 2 hours past it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, a really interesting project, and I think the fact that it's turning itself into a game that has utility is something to be, I think, respected, because a lot of meme tokens aren't doing much. They have these swaps, maybe have some yield farming, but don't have much utility to it other than that. Whereas this does look like it plans to really build on all the different areas, with NFT gaming being what it is. In the future this could potentially be huge. Then we can see in terms of the recent updates, they've had Floki forming strategic partnership with South Korea's leading growth accelerator, an AMA with Bull Crypto on Floki's NFT gaming verse. So they're getting themselves out there and marketing and making the right partnerships. So we'll see where this goes, and I'll continue to keep you updated on where this goes. But damn, the power of an Elon Musk tweet and the power of a Shiba Inu. That's all for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.